Hi, Intuitive D, 1111 here, Dionna here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Diamond Star Seed family, y'all. I have another mega spread here. Let's get into this thing. It is still 40% off. I think I'm going to be ending it in a day. If you want a personal reading or an energy healing session, or I don't know if I have any general readings up this time or career readings, but I know I do in fact have some love readings up. So you could check that out. The link to my shop is down below. So y'all, what is going on here? Let's get into this thing. What I'm seeing here is there's a lot of different people that are talking here. Okay, I feel like there's someone that's been running their mouth, but they've been shifting the blame. So maybe someone struggles with taking accountability, or someone could just be in a situation where it's like the people that are around them, whether it's their friends, their family, or their co-workers, they're tired of hearing somebody talking about whoever the hell this karmic or third-party energy is, just period. You guys could be in a situation where maybe there has been silence or non-action, or maybe just not the type of action that you want to see with someone. Someone definitely has a choice in love when we have the Lover's card here, but we have the Six of Wands reverse. So someone feels like they're not getting a lot of attention, okay? They feel like someone has pulled back their time, their love, their energy. For some of you, they're upset that they've pulled back their resources. I don't know. But what I am seeing with the King of Swords reverse, which is another card of, now this is my narcissistic with mental issues card. I feel like somebody is losing their mind here. They feel like they have new people that are interested. Someone feels like someone has new people that are interested in them. They feel like it's over with them. They don't really want to accept that, whether this is a feminine or a masculine. This could even be somebody that, like I said, does not take full accountability. They like to dress up the truth. This could be someone that is literally a Academy Award winning actor full of bullshit. Okay, and the reason why I say that, maybe someone is an actor or an actress, or they're dealing with one. Or maybe, you know, you're an actor, actress, or maybe you're a director, right? And maybe you could be dealing with someone else in the same industry, but someone is used to telling mistruths and getting their way. I also feel like someone wants to come up with whatever it is that they can, so that they can get some type of financial support or get somebody to spend time with them. So it's like someone, they really want to just make their way back into somebody's life, or they want to not miss out on whatever it is that somebody was supplying to them before. That's what I'm seeing here. So maybe someone has a shady lawyer as well that is handling their divorce case or some type of legal case. If you have some type of, let's be frank, if you have some type of legal team, okay, that you've been paying money for with the Justice card, and you know, these are people that are supposed to help you, you know, protect your image and also, you know, help you get out of some type of court situation, I wouldn't trust them because they're in reverse. Okay, with the Six of Wands in reverse, this is somebody here that could even be playing both sides. If you know, you know. Right? It's like, for instance, somebody agreeing to represent you, but they already have taken some type of deal to go against you from somebody else. So I'm picking up on all types of shady ass shit for some of you. For others of you, it could be simple as, you know, maybe you have an ex-spouse, maybe you have a baby mom, baby dad, or whoever, and maybe someone is not stepping up like they should be. Or maybe someone, it could be the reverse of that. So either someone's not stepping up, paying child support or alimony or whatever, or it could be somebody is paying too damn much in alimony or child support, and someone's at the point of looking at someone like, damn, where's the money going? Right? So take it where it resonates. I'm picking up on all types of things, but I feel like there's some type of past situation here, and the reason of why there's not victory and success with the Six of Wands in reverse, because someone is a liar, or they're narcissistic, or they're cold as ice, or they just don't tell the truth. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, for some of you, if this is a lover, then this is a lover that could be mad. They feel like you're giving attention to someone else. They feel like you're not really talking to them in a loving way anymore. They feel like you are giving your time to someone else. You're dating someone else. You could have felt breadcrumb. They feel like they're being breadcrumb because now they feel like maybe you done cut them off. The King of Swords reverse is somebody that's popping the fuck off. So if somebody has not been speaking to you, they have probably somebody else in their energy that could be an ex that maybe they were together with once upon a time. But maybe for some of you, like I said, it could be someone that they're married to or somebody that they're divorcing or that they already have divorced, right? Whoever the hell this person is, they're making their life a living hell. Just period. Every day is something new. Somebody definitely could be bipolar. They never know what the hell to expect with this person. And they don't even want this person's attention. They're trying to get the hell away from whoever this person is. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is a karmic that is being released or already has been released. And they are retaliating now. That's what I'm saying. So they could be retaliating as in going to their family, talking mad shit, or they could be calling, blowing up somebody's job, showing up at somebody's job, doing the fucking most because they don't want someone to move on from them. They want to make someone's life a living hell. For others of you, somebody is just mad that they're being let go. Somebody no longer wants to date them. They might have someone else that they're interested in, and they have no desire in repeating this karmic lesson. They just don't. That's why it says over here, leaving my karmic for good to come towards you, or this is what you could be doing to someone else. I feel like someone here might be nervous to have a conversation with somebody after a while, or someone might be nervous to actually tell the truth about how they feel. For some of you, it's like maybe someone was interested in you, but maybe they felt like, you know, you have a lot of options or you have a lot of people that are interested in you. I feel like somebody just can't stop watching someone and trying to keep up with what they're doing. I also feel like someone feels like they missed their opportunity, because it's like, I feel like one person was very clear that they did not want to be an option. And I feel like the other person thought that they could get away with doing shit behind that person's back. And so they got cut the fuck out. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, it's very clear. Someone understands why they keep repeating lessons. And for a lot of you, it has to do with the fact that whoever the hell somebody was sleeping with, they picked up something from someone that they were hooking up with, for some of you. And now if this is not you or the person in your energy, it could be somebody in their energy, right? It could be a third or a fourth party. Somebody is straight possessed. It says a control or influence over a person's body or mind by a spiritual entity, often affecting behavior or thoughts. So somebody here, they have some type of oppressive or depressive spirit on them. For some of you guys, there's like a really bad lustful or greed spirit that somebody has on them as well. And it really affects their everyday life. Okay, it definitely affects their relationships. It says toxic relationships, emotional and energetic connections that create continuous harm through manipulation, control, or unbalanced energy exchanges. So for some of you, I feel like somebody has been reckless with who they've been sleeping with. Like maybe somebody just sees it as an exchange. They don't realize that, you know, or maybe for some of you, maybe they do realize that, but you should not just be intimate with random people, because you're just exchanging your energy to someone in whom you don't even know who they are, what they have attached to them, what they're a part of. I feel like there's somebody over here that they made a bad choice, and a lot of you, it has to do with lifestyle, or there is someone that they kept going back to, and they know good and well that that person, you know, they're prone to possession. Like, I mean, it's very clear. It's what it says right here. So somebody is learning a hard lesson. Okay, the good thing is that somebody is not lost to the sauce. They know. Okay, they know someone is a straight devil bee or a devil dude. Okay, like they're aware of it. Okay, they're tired of their energy being drained and leaving conversations with them feeling upset, angry. They feel like nothing is really accomplished sometimes when they have conversations with this person. I also feel like, you know, somebody needs to try to find their way out of whatever type of group it is that they're in, because it's like a whole group of people that maybe they do illegal things, or they do toxic things, or they do questionable things, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because it says occult traps. Shout out to Amanda Lewis, okay? This is a really great deck, and it's on Etsy, but all types of cards that came out today that I haven't even seen before. So yeah, it says spiritual or magical rituals that create traps, ensnaring a person in difficult situations or psychic conflicts. So you could be dealing with someone, and maybe you have an ex. This ex could be a witch or a warlock, or you're dealing with someone and they have exes that are witches or warlocks, and they're doing the fucking most in the background. Most likely they would have already told you. For some of you, they might not have even told you, okay? So these people here might be prevalent in voodoo or hoodoo. It says rituals in these practices may include using dolls or other objects to focus energy towards someone, affecting their health, relationships, or general well-being. It's like somebody wants to punish somebody for not wanting to be back with them, Or for others of you, it could be a situation where maybe two people work together, and because they're not really on great terms anymore, you know, maybe someone is feeling like there's a loss of money. Or for others of you, it could be a situation where because somebody is done with them, maybe they realize that, you know, somebody's love was fake, or somebody was just using them with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe somebody, you know, instead of helping both people having an equal give and take, maybe someone accumulated a lot of debt while they were in some type of connection. I feel like somebody has had enough, okay? So somebody definitely was paying a practitioner, or they were doing it themselves. So just know, especially if they're a part of some type of, it says a group of witches or warlock who come together to perform rituals, cast spells, and harness collective magical energy, often guided by a leader or elder and united in their practice of the craft. I asked what was going to happen to whoever this ex is that's a witch or a warlock, and this flew out in reverse. So for some of you, maybe somebody has already been kicked out of a coven, or maybe they are going to make the right decision and leave a coven. For others of you, I mean, if they continue doing what they're doing, it's just very clear that they are royally screwed, okay? So the divine is stepping in here, because there's someone in the background. It's like they want somebody by all means necessary, or they, even if they don't want this person, for some of you, they just don't want somebody else of a higher vibration to have them. Okay, so for a lot of you, whoever we're talking about here could be a romantic rival. You might not even know this person. It says someone who wants your boo, willing to get what they want, doesn't care about status. So yeah, there's somebody here, and they don't plan on taking no for an answer, or maybe they just act like they're cool with somebody moving on. Like, let's be clear, we're all adults here. We all have ex, you know, spouses for some of us, or, you know, ex people that we were in long relationships with. And even if they might want to act like they're cool about certain things, they're not. Okay, sometimes you think that you could be cordial and the other person will be cordial too, but sometimes that's not even the case. So what I'm seeing here is there's somebody that's on that catch me outside energy. Okay, they on that catch me outside energy. Now for some of you, it's because they love this person, they want to be back with them. For others of you, it's because maybe they feel like you did something to them. Shit, I don't know. And then for others of you, it's because someone here is like they see people like possessions. It's really strange. So anyways, I feel like whether you guys are divine feminines in your divine feminine energy, or you could be divine masculines dealing with a divine feminine, or you're a divine masculine, you have a divine feminine, the yin to your yang, I feel like somebody is upset about that. Okay, they could have somebody else in their energy that feels like they're their counterpart. So somebody just wants to retaliate, period. They want to retaliate because they feel like, who's getting all my residuals? They feel like somebody is loving someone else, okay? Somebody over here, I feel like someone went through a lot of betrayal. This is the Ten of Swords reversed, and it's like they don't want to repeat those lessons anymore. They don't want to go back in a toxic cycle. There's somebody that's losing their damn mind here. That's what it is. And the reason that they are, with the Justice card, the King of Pentacles, the Trash Box card, and the Intuitive Kev in reverse, somebody here had someone fooled for a while. They did. Somebody was not listening to their intuition and who they either married, or who they were planning on marrying, or who they were going to be in a long relationship with, or who they were working with the King of Pentacles, or who they were giving money to, or the type of people that they were dating or sleeping with. But I feel like somebody is changing that. With the Justice card, somebody is in fact getting divorced, whether it's a Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles, but somebody was dealing with someone, somebody could feel like they were not listening to their intuition, or this is the card of a warlock, right? It's not somebody operating in the upright like Intuitive Kev of, you know, operating out of light, right? They're in reverse. So this is somebody that uses their spiritual abilities for dark. So somebody definitely was dealing with a warlock, 100%, or a witch. But what I'm seeing here is now somebody is like, somebody could want to come in, like someone could have really discarded somebody in a very painful way. Okay, they could have brought other lovers around. They could have flaunted other lovers in front of them. They could have just gave up on their responsibilities. Whatever it is that somebody did here, especially as far as like spell work and things like that goes, just know it has returned to sender, just period. Okay, or it's been transmuted. into something positive for you guys' life, because I see there's somebody here that is like, they're trying to plan on how to make somebody's life a living hell just because, you know, they don't want to be with them anymore. Or maybe they feel like maybe someone feels like, oh, you know what, I've invested thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, some of you millions of dollars into this, you know, relationship with this person, and how dare they, you know, want to go in another direction. But somebody could have been a whole fucking monster, whether it was a masculine or a feminine. So somebody is upset because they feel like somebody is loving someone else, and it's like someone was dealing with, they were giving them fake love. Like all the water is poured out of this cup here. 10 of Swords in reverse again. Somebody is getting over that situation, or they already have. And somebody keeps watching from the background here, trying to see whether or not they block someone's finances, whether or not they're unbalanced, whether or not they're juggling who they're dating. Somebody here is, all they care about is the money. And they're not interested in the love from somebody else. So if this is someone that someone is married to, shit, y'all need to get the fuck up out of that, because somebody don't give a fuck, just clearly. Or someone here is like, maybe they were not interested in a long-term relationship or staying married or being monogamous. They weren't interested in that. This is someone that tends to juggle, okay? They're a mentiroso, a mentirosa. They keep a lot of secrets, right? Messing around with somebody's friends, co-workers for some of you. Heavy on co-workers. Who's this? Someone's messing around with somebody's co-workers. Somebody has kept having different people over in their house that they shared with their spouse while their spouse was away or something that they were sleeping with. Somebody's been doing some scandalous things. Anyways, moving along. The point is somebody don't want to deal with that anymore. Or somebody here was already dating other people or talking to other people and planning to be with them. Okay, but they were just trying to be sneaky and use somebody for their finances, because on their own, they knew it would be much harder. So I feel like, I don't know where you guys fall on this timeline with whatever the hell this karmic situation is. Hell, some of you guys might have moved on already. You don't even want that person back. And you don't give a damn about whatever karmic situation that they're in. But that's what's popping up on this table. So just know you have a lot of different people that are interested in you. You do have people that are hating on you that you don't even know. Okay, for some of you, for others of you, you do know who they are. They're mad about who's interested in you. That's what it is. They got a lot of people that are interested in them and that are trying to hunt them to be their love partner. Okay? And these people are losing their fucking minds because all the spell work and the love spells and everything else that they're doing is backfiring. And any type of dark magic that somebody is sending out, that things that's a not so hidden enemy, is backfiring because somebody is protected. Or somebody is trying to protect their peace, man. They see somebody as an op. They don't give a damn if they loved them before or not. They don't even want to talk to them. Or somebody is not talking to somebody because they feel like somebody been loving on somebody else. So unfortunately, you know, how it works is this. When you are a chosen one, okay, if these demonic entities cannot attach to you because your vibration is high, who are they going to choose? They're going to choose your lover. So if you have a lover that gives into temptation, that gives into lust, that gives into greed, that gives in 1818 on the timer, that gives in, that's weak in a lot of these areas, then they will tempt them with another lover. And what will they do? They'll tempt, like for instance, I'll give you an example. They'll tempt them with a lover that has some shit they can't get rid of, right? So the whole goal is to kill you, take you out so that you can't complete your mission, okay? Your mission while you're here in this realm. So they'll tempt them with a lover. Maybe they own the fucking low. They'll tempt them with a male lover that has the house in Virginia, okay? Or shit, they'll tempt them with, you know, a woman that says she gonna do every fucking thing they want to do, right? And anybody else too. And just appeals to whatever thing it is that they want. Right? Or if they want some bitch that's just, you know, okay, sure, gonna sit there and let them beat the fuck out of them and, you know, take all their bullshit as long as they getting money from them, they'll send that bitch too. But for a lot of you, what they'll do is they'll send somebody to the person that you're meant to be with to either get them holed up for years in some bullshit, or to infect them with something with the hope that it would infect you to end up killing you. That's why you have to be smart with who you take back. Okay, this is not the time to be just letting anybody back. And they've been out there dealing with karmic Kwan, and karmic Kwan is you know, por la calle, baby, and they got a high ass body count. Okay, more bodies in the fucking graveyard, like somebody put in the comments. Shout out. Okay, that's a great one. I put more bodies that, you know, they got a higher body count than they IQ, but shit, that works too. You know, they pick up these things that look good on the outside, but their insides are decaying, whether it's a feminine or a masculine. And then they try to run that corrupted energy back to divine beings to do what? To try to have us end our life because we love somebody by accepting someone that ends up infecting us with things we can't get rid of. So that's why you have to be careful, you know, with who you are dealing with, because if they do not have strict boundaries, like I don't let people touch me like that. The minute I see that somebody likes people that are wild as fuck, that be out there sleeping around with whoever, especially like for money or just for looks or whatever, I'm like, man, you're not gonna touch me. I need a fucking hazmat bodysuit. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I don't give a damn.